got a real short fuse, a tool, and a bad attitude. Get out of line. You know what I'ma do to you, dude. Act a motherfucking fool. Better not get it, Mr. Screw. Last nigga got punched. Think the next will get a pass. Get your issue in the flash. I'm a goon and a half. Add it up and do the math. All the women they can have, I just want to see the cash. Understanding needs no explanation. My reality is their imagination. Rubber band banks, all franks. Very short money, no thanks. By any means, anything goes. Bank rolls, that's all I know. So what you saying, Clint? Ain't nobody got it like I got it unless they a doctor or scholarship in college. What's going on, y'all? Got to break some bad news to y'all, man, because the fairy tale that we have been told, it's still possible to live. It's still like, you can still have faith and shit. But number one, you need God. That's number one. Without that, don't matter. And that's what I'm here to talk about. Because without God, what I'm about to tell y'all, you stand zero chance. Now, some people might say, well, my husband loves me, my wife loves me, they only love me, blah, blah, blah. And you might be right. You might be the one that they like the most. But you will be a fool to believe that they would never ever like somebody else. Like it's impossible. Like they don't like nobody else but you. You think that they don't look at nobody else. You think that sometimes it don't cross their mind or any of that. It's not true. The thing is this. Some people are just loyal. Just like if I had a girlfriend. You think I wouldn't look at another girl's ass or something? Come on, man. Of course I would. But the thing is, I wouldn't cross that line with that girl. That doesn't mean that just because I like a woman or I'm with a woman, that all of a sudden my eyes are blind and I have no desire or anything to talk to somebody else. Now the problem with all this is none of us are perfect. Not one. And the longer the relationship goes on, the harder it is. It's like trying to hold on to some shit and it's slipping out your hands, right? That's how relationships are. Let's face it. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to take your time and go slow. That's why, honestly, as a man, if you really like a woman, you might want to hold off sleeping with her. For real, for real. I know it's hard, but if you really like her, you probably wouldn't want to do this because you would want to keep her wondering, you know what I mean, about what it would be like and things like that. But, you know, the more you become unmysterious as a person, you know, the more people start to take you for granted, the more people start to think that maybe I'm not as happy as I thought I was anymore. Or they are as happy as they was always, but it just doesn't seem that way anymore. Kind of like a new car. It's still the same new car if you kept it up and shit, but it's not that same car feeling, you know, so you start to think, man, I need to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? I tell myself all the time, you still got a nice car, man. Don't listen to other people, all this upgrade shit and this and this. You know, just like men, I need some new pussy. You know what I mean? And really, the girl they got at home is probably the best sex. They go have sex with a stranger, you gotta wear a rubber. She don't really know what you like and all these other things. Shit like this, man. That's why a lot of people, when they leave somebody, they leave that 80% for that 20%. They come back, right? But guess what? They still left. They still left. So, in other words, yeah, they might come back to you and all, but he already fucked somebody or she already fucked somebody else after she was with you or whatever, right? And if you're just dating, you can almost forget about it. Why do y'all think it's so hard to date? I don't really know because I don't date like that. I don't date. I might went on a date or some shit, but I don't be dating people. If I'm gonna date somebody, it's one person. I don't need to date 5 different people. I know what the hell I like. I don't want to deal with that circus. Y'all have fun with that circus, not me. If I see somebody liking somebody else, I'll fall back. Because to me, I need to make sure that you like me. Because I already know that it's already hard enough in relationships. You know, dealing with all the drama and shit that y'all might go through. But I'm cool with that. I can handle that. So I already know that's happened. It's going to happen. But you stand no chance without God, and that woman doesn't see you number one, or that man. You stand no chance. If the man doesn't see you number one, but he just got with you just cause, you know, off the strength, or he felt he couldn't get better or something. Soon as somebody come better that he gone. That like better than you, he gone. He might keep you around, you know, as benefits, you know, keep you as the main, but he's sleeping with others on the side. You still putting your mouth on his shit, taking the risk of whatever she got, or whatever the next woman got, the next woman, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with a date, even if you don't got a girlfriend or boyfriend. It's the same fucking thing. You can't control who people talk to and shit like that. But as a man, I know how men get down. So therefore, I avoid, like some men might feel offended, or they don't understand. Like, why would you want, why do you care if you sleep around with another, with a woman that a man slept with? Why does it matter who she fucked? It does matter. It does matter. Because I don't know where that dude been. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. And that's the way women should look at it too. But either way, man, you know, the reason why you struggle with women or men is because you're never going to be the only one they like. Even if they like you a lot, man. The only chance you really have, you know what I'm saying, is if they like you number one. And you got to really make sure that is the truth. And that's hard to do. As a woman, especially. As a man, it's a little bit more easier. But as a woman, it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible, man, because they got so many men coming at them. So it's kind of hard for them to pick out and decipher who really like me for me, or who just like me because of sex and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel for women. But, you know, at the same time, as a man, you got to watch this shit too. Because it's still hard for you on the other hand, because she got all these damn options and you're just another option. You got to fucking stand in line. You really ain't got no way around unless you just drop dead what she wants. Like, absolutely what she wants. If you're not, stand in line, motherfucker. Bring her lunch. Because it's going to be a long-ass wait. And a lot of y'all men stand in line, not me. I refuse to do it. Because I trust God that much. If God wants me to be with a woman, it will be clear, cut, and dry. There will be no line. There will be no games. There will be no competition. None of that. That's for me. God made that for me. Made me for her. But all this other competition shit, and y'all just gotta beware that, you know what I'm saying? I see it over and over again, all the time. Ooh, I like you so much, you're so special. Next thing you know, I've seen this all my life. You're so special. I've seen it with me, other people, not just me, women, other people, like the whole world. Oh, you're so special. Next thing you know, the next day, they talking to somebody else. The next week, they talking to somebody else. But they just was saying the other day, you the best thing they ever seen and shit. Come on, man. This is what type of shit you're dealing with. And as far as that women and men being friends shit, okay, I guess it's possible. But I'm not going to buy it. And I don't think you should either. You should always be wary and suspect of women and men who just want to hang around all the time, 24/7. Now, knowing people, like, you know what I mean, on a business level or something, that's different. But I'm talking about, like, I'm going to go hang out with my best friend girl tonight, baby. I'll hit you up later. You know what I mean? You spend more time with her than your own girl. That shit's suspect, man. It's suspect, too, if a woman has a lot of male friends. And honestly, as a woman, it should be suspect if a man has a lot of female friends, to be honest with you. Also, if a man wants to hang around men more than you, that's suspect, too. But the fact of the matter is, y'all got to realize this. Number one, you are not going to be the only one they like. You never will be, even if you're with them and you're married. It don't matter. Y'all can start falling out, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to start looking. Their eyes going to start wondering. But if you're naive, oh man, I'm the only one they'll ever like, and they'll never do this and this. This is how people get their hearts crushed and shit, or get cheated on, all this other shit, man, because they don't even see the signs. Some people get played the whole time because they don't even know how to screen out if somebody really fucking with them or just fucking with them because maybe you're the only one they feel they can get, or maybe they just want benefits. Look how many men, like NBA stars, have fell for that shit, man. Instead of screening out women and getting a good one, look how many of them get divorce rate. Look how many women have fucking fell by the sword because they didn't want to believe what I'm saying right now. They had all those men in their face and in their inbox, and it blew their head up. So instead of them actually believing that, you know what, probably only 5% of these motherfuckers really like me for me instead of just wanting to fuck me. Nope, they can't do that. They let that shit go to their fucking head and all this and all that, and she's gonna pick the one she likes the most. And then she's gonna go down the line. Once that guy don't want her, she'll go back down a little bit more to the next one she likes the most, and the next one, and the next one, whatever. Get my point. But I don't know, man. That's why I'm kind of like wary of dealing with anybody, for real. Because I know deep in my heart of hearts, that I will never be the only one. And if you can't accept that, then don't even get no woman or man. Don't get one, because if you want to live in a fairy tale and think that they only have eyes for you and you're the only one and all this and all that, go ahead, but you're probably going to be disappointed. Plus, that makes you lazy. That makes you comfortable because you feel like, I don't have to be on my game, man. She ain't looking for nobody else. You know, I got her in the bag, blah, blah, blah. Some people will say this is insecure. Nah, this has been smart. This has been realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like if a woman wants to have a male friend, be my guest. But guess what? I'm not going to assume that that's your friend. Even if it is your friend to you, I'm not going to assume that that's how he feels. So if you want to put me in that situation, that mindset of thinking, she hangs around this dude and they probably fucking, be my guest. I'm not going to stop you. I'm just going to tell you how I feel about it. And then I'm going to go get female friends. You know what I mean? That's how you do that shit. And as far as like people talking to people, if I see somebody, like if I see that they might like somebody else or something, I'll leave them alone. I'll fall back. Just cause that's just the way I am. And that's the way y'all should be. All this wondering and jumping in competition with people, no, don't even do it, man. Because at the end of the day, even if you make them your main woman or man, 9 times out of 10, you know, if you're not the one they like the most, that is the key, the one they like the most, and you're their woman or man, they fucking around on you, dog. Or they want to. You got some women right now got a kid by a man, she don't even want to sleep with him or nothing, but she don't stay there for the kid, but really, she really want to be fucked by this other guy. You got women right now, they want super dark-skinned Wesley Snipes, but they getting with dudes like me. I'm not Wesley Snipes. I'm not light-skinned, but I'm not Wesley Snipes, right? He don't even have no idea. Why? Because he doesn't have no idea that you are never going to be the only one she likes. So he didn't even screen out, let me see what type of guy she like. He didn't bother to do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women don't bother to do that. Or a lot of women have big heads and they think that, nah, my pussy's the best, and they believe everything a man says, basically. You know, like, you're the best, I only got eyes for you, and all this bullshit that they want to hear. Bunch of lies, man. Like, if you feel a woman's the best, just show her. But we all know they're going to go for the words, and that's why men use the words against them and all this and all that. And another thing, man, with this people liking other people's shit, the reason why I stress it so much, and the reason why I make videos about this, is because it's so important. It plays so much of an important part into who you should choose, because you can't just base who you should choose off of how much you like somebody. You got to make sure they like you the most, man. You already know that who you like. You can't deceive yourself, but they can deceive you. They can deceive you, and just think about it. If somebody really don't want you, I want a Cadillac, but I'm in a Toyota. Do you really think I would be that happy? No, I'm not going to be that happy. Might be a little bit happy, but I'm not going to appreciate that shit. And who wants to be with a woman when you out in public, she looking at another guy, and that's who makes her pussy tingle, but not you? Who wants that? If you want to be a fool, go ahead and be a fool, because you don't want to screen out a woman. Because you don't want to make sure you're number one. Because you don't have the balls to accept when you're not. So you rather live the lie, like women. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all men right now. You rather live that lie and let that woman pump your fucking head up instead of the truth. I ain't scared of the truth. I'm not scared of the truth. Because you know what? I don't even need you to tell me the truth. I'm going to look and see. I don't need a woman to tell me if she like me or not. I can see. And if she don't, I will accept that. Oh, she didn't call me or something. It is what it is. Ain't nobody about to blow her up or you know, men get mad because they got rejected. I don't give a fuck if she rejects me. Fuck that. That's her loss. That's how I feel about it. Ain't no crying and pouting and cussing a woman out because she rejects you. Who gives a flying fuck? It's a blessing in disguise. You should, honestly, you shouldn't get mad at women for rejecting you, or men, but mainly women, because men are the ones going after women. The reason why you should not get mad at a woman for rejecting you, and why is this dummy stopping like this, is because at least she kept it real with you. See, y'all act like y'all want these women to lie to y'all, and then when you get deceived and played, then you want to cry. Which one, man? Pick one. Either you gonna cry because your ass got rejected, or you gonna cry because she played you later. At least when the girl rejects you, she's saving you time and she keeping it real with you. She don't like you. But nah, y'all can't handle that, can y'all? Y'all little fragile ass egos can't handle it. And that's exactly why you cannot handle the fact that you are not going to be the only one she likes. That is the fucking facts. I don't give a fuck who says differently. I don't care what woman or man comes on here and says, I only like this one or that one. You a lie. You trying to tell me that you don't find other people attractive? You a lie. You might not want nobody else. That's possible. A person might not desire nobody but you, but guess what? Things change. People come in people's lives. Relationships get harder and harder to keep up. Just like a car. You know, you could take care of a car forever. Oil changes and everything. But eventually that motherfucker gonna burn out, right? Well, I mean, the only thing you can hope for is, you know, a relationship don't burn out before you die, but come on, man. We don't live in those times where the next man is 30,000 miles away. Nah, the next man is in a push of a button. The next woman is in a push of a button for a man. Women don't take pride in being virgins and shit no more, right? So as women, it's hard. The game's fucked up for y'all too. It's easier when it's so easier for a man to just get a woman to sleep with him. Not saying, okay, I get it. When women really like you, I get it. Woman really likes a man, fine. But I'm just speaking worldwide. Like, it's easier for men to get other women too easy. So women are wondering, why don't men commit and this and this? That's why. It's the same thing, man. It's like laid out on a silver platter for motherfuckers. On top of the fact that you'll never be the only one that somebody likes. You might be the only one they want for that time. It might last forever. Who knows? I put it to you like this. He or she is never yours. It's just your turn. Your turn might last forever. It might not. I don't know. Only way to find out is to go through it. But the fact of the matter is, I already know if I get a woman that I'm not the only guy that she finds that that's bullshit. The only thing I could do is be the best man I could be. And if she wants to go find another guy, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you. I can't stop you. You're going to do it anyway if you want to. But at least I know that, hey, if she wants to, she can leave me. She really don't belong to me. See, people think, oh, I'm married, this person belongs to me. They don't belong to you. Unless they say they belong to you. It's their choice. It's a woman or man's choice to fuck with you, man. And when you got Satan in people's ear and shit, man, come on, man. It's almost impossible. But it's not impossible, you know what I'm saying? Thank God. But I just see a lot of people wondering, like, why does this person, all men cheating, this and that, and all women this and all women that, you know what I'm saying? That's because, man, everybody likes more than just you. You just gotta find somebody who is who holds loyalty and things like that as a high value, you know what I'm saying? But if you think you're gonna find somebody that's just like you, just forget about it. It's not. There's no such thing. There's no such thing, man. They might like you the most. I will say that, because I don't want the police to come in here. Oh, my wife loves me to death, or my husband loves me to death. Like I said, they might like you the most, but don't think that they could like somebody else. You're a fool. You know what I'm saying? You are a fool. A lot of women right now, my man don't cheat. And this is why a lot of women attack a woman when the man gets caught cheating. Because she thought in her mind that he only liked her and nobody else. She thought it's impossible for him to like anybody but me. My pussy's just the best ever. Men even think that too. Don't matter. Don't matter. You will never be the only one. Period, man. Period. So the only thing I tell you is only get with somebody seriously that you feel is worth that risk. The risk of understanding that you're not the only one they'll ever like. That's all you can do, is be your best man and give your best shot. And 9 times out of 10 it probably won't work, but you know, you do got some people that make it work. And I feel like these are the people that it's not that they don't get tempted. I'm sure they probably have desire to pop in their mind every now and then. It's just that they don't entertain that desire, or they don't entertain women or men. You know what I mean? It's not that they don't find people attractive and shit like that. And it's not that they don't get tempted. They just don't entertain it. They just choose to be loyal. How many people these days gonna do that though? How many people these days gonna reject a bunch of attention from a bunch of other women or men, you know, or sex or whatever when it comes to men, when it comes to women attention, for just this one? So I'm gonna reject 20 pussies for just this. I'm gonna reject 20 men attention, benefits, and all this shit just for this guy. How many people gonna do that these days? Yeah, all right, I thought so. Y'all have a good day.